Thank you for staying with me. It was really great working out our belly and the whole body at the same time. And of course, I had my friend with me, Shirley. And it's interesting to know she's in high school. So it's always good to start your workout journey whenever you can. The earlier, the better, because I believe Shirley will continue and be fit even later into her life. So get encouraged, encourage your children to work out as well. It's always a good thing. So our tip today on how to eat right is how to eat to gain weight. I know many people, always ask about how to lose weight, but we forget there are few people who actually want to gain weight. And before you gain weight, I know there are people who just want to gain weight to have voluptuous hips and, all that. If your BMI or your body mass index shows that you're already overweight, you cannot be working to add more weight. That would not be healthy at all. So for people who need to gain weight, I'm particularly targeting those people who are underweight, whose BMI is below 18.5, or some people want to put up some muscle. So a simple way is to ensure that you consume your meals frequently. I know many times you think by consuming your meals frequently is how you lose weight, but that's not the case. Because overall, you tend to consume much more if you're having many meals. So, because most people who tend to be petite already tend to have poor appetite or have gone into the habit of skipping their meals. Let me remind you, if you want to gain weight, please increase a meal or have a snack in between your breakfast and lunch and in between your lunch and supper. And it's important actually to ensure that you're getting enough carbohydrates. For you need a bit of carbohydrates, but as much as possible, keep it whole grain. So don't eat so much of the processed ones. If you do, let it be half and half. Half of the refined ones, half of the whole grain. But for me, I love to advocate for whole grains anytime. For carbs, if you can't burn it, don't consume it. But you need to gain weight. So the other thing is that you also need to consume quite a bit of protein. And by this, I mean you need to be having at least a gram per kg. For people who are particularly going to bodybuild and build muscle, and if you're training heavy, you can go all the way up to 2 grams per kg. And by this, I do not mean that you go have steak that is that much weight. Let me tell you, meat that's 100 grams does not have 100 grams of protein. No, it has lots of fat and it has only about 30 grams of protein. And that's why you might need to supplement, but I don't want to go that way. Please ensure that your meals have lots of legumes. You can have dengus, you can have beans, you can have lentils, whatever it is that you love, and ensure that you are having eggs. If you don't want to have so much of the fat, remove the yolk, have white meat, have chicken, have fish, and all that. So you still have to increase your intake if you need to gain weight, and do not neglect your fitness. Don't fail to work out because you think you're going to lose weight. So focus on weightlifting, do a bit of cardio to warm up, and also as well as stretch, and don't skip your meals. You can have up to 6 meals a day, and that will be fine for your weight gain. So the first question here is from Virginia, and she asked, she comments, wow, I admire you. I am 94 kilograms post-baby weight. My baby is 1 year old post-cesarean section delivery. Any preferable exercises for me? I had started running but got pain on my knees. I try to walk from time to time despite my busy schedule. Please advise. Virginia, congratulations for your baby. I noticed that your baby is 1 year old now, so it's time to get moving. Actually, you're behind schedule, but it's always good to start whenever you get the awakening. So this is a good time. And one thing I love to remind someone who needs to lose weight is that don't focus so much on the exercise. You need it, yes, for many other benefits beyond weight loss. But in terms of weight loss, it is what goes through your mouth that makes you gain weight. It's not whether you burn it or don't, but what goes through your mouth is what makes you gain weight. So I love to emphasize that. So every time you have that scoop of food, or that scoop of ice cream, or that drink of milk or soda or chapati, whatever it is that you're consuming, as it goes through your mouth, it's either going to give you energy, and whatever is in excess or nutrients, whatever is in excess will be stored as fat. So what I'm saying, you already have excess weight. You need to relook at your food. Look at that plate and please reduce that portion of rice. Yes, that extra chapati is a no-go zone. That ugali is too big. So, Virginia, reduce what you're eating. And the simplest way is look at your beverages, that is whatever drink that you take, and look at your carbohydrates before you even start going into the fats and your extra portions. So, and the other thing is that so having reminded you that to lose weight, you need to watch what you're eating. There's no particular preferable exercise for you, but there are some exercises that might worsen your knee issues. So exercises that involve a lot of jumping, a lot of running, skipping might be uncomfortable, might injure your knees more for now, but as you lose weight, you can start incorporating them. So focus on low impact exercises. You can do squats, you can do lunges, you can do walking. Oh, how did I not begin with that? Yes, walking is the most affordable. It's simple, it's gentle on your feet, it's gentle on your knees. Walk for 1 hour every day. You will actually lose